Hello everyone and good afternoon. My name is Abdul
And my name is Gyu.
and we're going to tell you about Florence, Italy, the location and some of the history and the tourist attraction and the ways of transportation and accommodation and where to eat. I'm going to cover the location, history, and tour place and hotel, and my partner Gyu is going to take it from here. And first, the location. The city is famous for its beautiful architecture and art galleries and food, of course. First, Italy is located in southern Europe. As you can see here, here is the Florence, Italy. It is in the Tuscany region. It is the capital city of Tuscany with approximately 390,000 inhabitants. And the history. The city is famous for its history in the Middle Ages of European Middle Ages. Center of trade and finance and one of the wealthiest cities at that time. And here is the man who established Florence in the 1880 BC. His name is Lucas Cornelius Sulla Felix, also known as Sulla. And he was born in 138 BC and died at the age of 60 in 70 BC. And as you can see here, the beautiful art gallery of Uffizi Gallery. It is built. It is one of the most greatest museums in the world. They began building it in 1560, and 1560 for the Duke of Florence as the offices of the Florentine magistrates, and they finished it in 1581. It's open to the public since 1765, and the gallery hosts works by famous Italian artists such as Bertolli and Leonardo da Vinci and Raphael. And as you can see here, there is a painting of the famous artist Bertolli. This painting, and here's the sculptures of the gallery. Yeah. Can you go? You come to us. It has a large works from all centuries, but a large part that dates back to the period between 12th and 17th century. And it welcomes 1 million visitors each year. Second, we have the San Lorenzo markets. The San Lorenzo markets are actually two separate markets. One is known as the Central Market, which is a two indoor level food market. The other is the outdoor market full of stalls selling leather, fabric, clothing, and souvenirs. It is located in the area of Church San Lorenzo, a cheap and cheerful place to search for a bargain. It's open from 9 to 7 from Tuesday to Saturday. And the next image is the National Museum of Bargello. The National Museum has its settings in one of the oldest buildings in Florence that dates back to 1255. It was the building's use as the National Museum began in the mid-19th century. Today, it is the setting of works of sculptures. It is a three-floor museum. All of them exhibits the fine works of art and masterpieces and sculptures of famous artists. It's open from 9 to 7, all week long, all week long. And next is the Piazza Chiombe in St. Ambrogio area of Florence. It sells basically everything. It is a free market and sells like clothes, jewelry, and souvenirs. The market has more than 100 stands of every kind of antique and vintage item. If you want to buy a vintage designer bag or hat or even a notebook, then this is the place for you. Next is the Piazza della Senora. It was created in the 13th century. It is an L-shaped square with beautiful old buildings surrounding it, as you can see here in the picture. Beautiful, charming view. And if you are in Florence, you will have to visit this main tourist attraction and enjoy the view of it in one of the cafes in the square. Next image, please. And moving on is the Florence sightseeing tour. A visit to Florence isn't complete until you ride one of these buses. It is a one-day sightseeing bus tour that takes you around Florence and the area surrounding Florence, the countryside and some of the countryside and landscapes. And they will take you to the oldest churches in Florence, of course, and in the end they are going to take you to a wine tasting restaurant. The price is actually very expensive for the one person. It's about 100 US dollars. And they will take you from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. As for the hotels, there are many hotels, but I'm going to mention some of the hotels that the best value and best location for our tourists. The first one is the Four Seasons Hotel, a luxurious and not far from tourist main attraction. And the prices for the double room with 2 beds starts at 249 US dollars. And the second one is the Aldo Blandini Hotel, which is just a great location. And the price is 229 per night for the single room. And Milano di Firenze, I highly recommend this hotel for the newlyweds or if you are traveling with your loved one because of the amazing view, as you can see here in the picture of the exterior. And the price is actually very great, 171 for a night. And lastly is the Hotel David, which is the best value of them all, 149 for the night. Next picture. And the transportation and the rest you will take it from here.
Hello, I will tell you about transportation and restaurant. First, Florence is small. First, transportation is very simple because Florence is very small city and famous tour place in the center. So we are going to move to work, but don't worry about that. All of tour place is within 10 minutes. And if you probably you want free trip after regular travel schedule, so I will tell you information about transport. First, between city and city, you can ride a train, and if you want to go outside of town, you can take a bus. And bus ticket, you can get bus ticket from a street vendor or bus driver, and basic cost fee is €2, $3. And after both of us, you have to punch ticket in the machine. If you don't do that, you will pay a fine €50. So don't forget that. And bus has a three door, front, middle, and behind. Front and behind the door usually use boarding, and middle door use get off. And there are many pickpockets in transport and tour place, so you have to be careful. Next is a restaurant. We prepared a great restaurant for you. The first is a steak restaurant. Jaja is a steak restaurant, is very famous restaurant in Florence. Beef is a popular food in Florence because farmers graze cattle on open land. Location is near San Lorenzo Church. Price is €35, about $48 per kilogram. Second is Kushiro. This picture is croquette, and this picture is focaccia, and this picture is lasagna. We are going to eat for lunch this place. Price is €8, about $11. And third is pizza. You can see pizza restaurant everywhere. And interesting is Italian usually eat pizza with wine, red wine, not Coke. So when you eat pizza, try to enjoy with wine. Price of a glass wine is just €2, about $3. We are going to Pizza Nero. They're located in front of Firenze Central Station. That's good interior room, and price is €9, about $13. Next is Australia-based Strawberry. This is lobster restaurant. This is lobster pasta, and this is baked lobster. Some expensive. This is $20, and this is $41. After meal time, there is dessert time. Firenze is home of gelato in Italy. There are many cafes about gelato. Best cafe is Bivoli. Finally, I will tell you about dining etiquette and course dishes. In restaurant, you will order course dishes. There are 4 courses: appetizer, and first main, and second main, and dessert. Appetizer is usually bread with cheese, fruits, and special sauce. First main is pasta or pizza, lasagna, like warm dishes. Second main is beef or seafood, and dessert is ice cream or drinking and cookie. And dining etiquette is first, be quiet when you eat. Second is put your hand on the table. Third, detach your bag from the chair when you eat. In conclusion, we talked about basic history to a place, hotel, restaurant, and transportation. If you have a question, ask to me or Abdul, any question at any time. Welcome to the Floor City Florence. I want to have a good time. Thank you.